Good morning. Welcome to this New Year's Eve morning. My name is John Haas, and it's my privilege to substitute for Hazel Bowman this morning as your pre-service meditation. So right now, just relax. Feel yourself being held by the seat in place by the chair, the earth, holding us all. Allow anything that might be on your mind, any little discomfort, just let them go. Breathe easily. Notice that breath that breathes you comes naturally, easily. In this time, the ending of the old year, the new year looming, we mark it specially, offering gratitude for the past and hope and anticipation for the year ahead. What vow will you take for this new year? What inspires you? This morning I invite you to imagine your highest self guiding you, inviting you into the possibilities, the endless possibilities of this new year ahead. So let's waste no further time looking for the secret of success. The door is open, and whosoever may enter in. The door is open. Enter in. The door is open. Enter in. The door is open. Enter. door is open. You're always welcome inside. The door is open. You're welcome. Come in. We're told that the kingdom of heaven lies within us. And so we can always find the peace and stillness there at the center of our very being. For the end of this year, and for the days of the year ahead, you can always just stop, take a breath, open that door to the stillness inside. Namaste.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living Prescott. To those of you who are here present and those of you who are online, welcome. I'm hoping that each of you had the most joyous, peaceful Christmas that was possible. My name is Kathleen, and I have a couple of announcements. A gentle reminder to please acknowledge your enjoyment in having a bite to eat after service by dropping a love offering in the box on the food table. It helps the hospitality team keep those enjoyable bites available. And as I understand, you are more than welcome to bring and contribute to the type of food, variety of food each Sunday. The office here at CSL will remain closed until January the 2nd. With this coming week of the new year, the following things are on the calendar, plus there are more. Just a few. Tuesday, January the 2nd, the book circle is supposed to meet at 10 a.m. The CSL Magazine discussion circle meets at 5:30 p.m. On Wednesday, January the 3rd, the women's circle meets at 4 p.m. And Thursday, January the 4th at 1, Zen meditation. And at 6 o'clock, the women's circle 2. And also somatics are meeting and a couple of other circles are scheduled on the calendar. And so please check with your circle leaders to make sure that the date and the time is right. And also by going on our website, you can see the calendar for January 2024. So you know what's coming up. You get a sneak preview. There's a new class beginning on January the 20th, and it's called Beyond Limits. Diane told us about it a couple weeks ago, and it begins, I said, on January the 20th. However, if you wish to participate and you pay the fee by January the 16th, there's a reduction in the amount, in the price. And there is still time to make your 2023 monetary tax deduction contribution to CSL. You can make it mandatory if you want. And thank you for considering this. Karen continues to improve, as I understand, that sometime this past week she was off the respirator for 9 hours. So keep the prayers and the cards coming. Dr. John Huz will sweep us into the new year of 2024 as he is our service leader and our service speaker today. Have a wonderful first week of 2024 and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Good morning. My name's Mel Hirsch. I'm one of the 9 licensed professional practitioners here at the Center for Spiritual Living in Prescott, Arizona. And if you are joining us here in person in the sanctuary, just have that experience of having been guided here for that which was waiting for us. This is a sacred place, a sacred space. And while here we can simply allow the rest of the world to go bumping along gently or not without us. If you've joined us online, it's because somewhere in your highest self something told you to be here, and you are so very welcome. Spirit was waiting for us as we crossed into this space, and it sustains us today, it inspired us today, it guides us today. The door has already been opened, and we are stepping through it leaving behind that which no longer serves, in order to more fully embrace that which is waiting for us. And for that fact of our lives, I offer our full gratitude and expressed thanks. Relax and let Spirit do what it does so very, very well. And so it is.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is my last time I get to play music with you all in 2023. What's that all about? Hey, this is a Michael Gott song, and the thing I like about this song, it always reminds you that no matter where you are, you can just draw a line and say right here, right now. And the peace that comes with that is really, really something. So sing along, will you? Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a brand new start. Right here, right now, I'm gonna make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am. Right here, come on.
Right now, I make a change in my heart. Everything I need, I now
Receive, and it's done unto me as I believe. Right here, right now, where I am.
Not bad. Thank you, Johnny.
Good morning. My name is John Haas, and I'm one of the professional licensed practitioners here, and it's my honor to welcome you to New Year's Eve morning. It's an auspicious day, like every day. However, in the Gregorian calendar, which is solar-based, we think of it as something special, because in just a few short hours, the big hand is going to go from 23 to 24. Now, a lot of people are getting married today because it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, go. Well, here we are. So welcome, whether you're here or you're watching at some other space and time, thanks to the magic of the internet. So we're really lucky today. We've been watching the moon wane from its cold full moon not too long ago. So there's a lot to be grateful for on this day. And here at the Center for Spiritual Living, we teach tools that will change your life, improve it, allow everything to work, including microphones. And as we change, guess what? The world around us seems to change as well. Because the way we view the world is a lot about our own inner self. So, good news is you don't have to do it alone. So if there's anything that weighs heavily on you as you're thinking about the new year, why fill out one of the prayer cards, and we will sit as the ministry of prayer and pray on this for 1 week. And of course, you're always welcome to add another one next week. Also, you can come up after service, find somebody with the purple stole, and we'll pray, give the 3-minute miracle, we call it, or you can make an appointment with one of the practitioners to make a change in your life. Now, what we know is that there are many ways to celebrate what we call God or Spirit or life. And so I'll ask the candle lighters to come up and join me as we say, the Center for Spiritual Living honors all faith traditions. As we light a candle for the world's religions, it is to acknowledge both our multiplicity and our unity.
We light a candle for Christianity based on the teachings of Jesus the Christ, who taught the path of love, forgiveness, and healing by the presence within.
For Islam, the practice of submitting to the will of God as revealed to his prophets, peace be upon them, who taught that there is one God, creator of the heaven and the earth.
For Judaism, a community of shared laws, traditions, and family ties, which began with a covenant between Abraham and God.
For Buddhism, the middle path that ends suffering and awakens mindfulness and compassion.
For Hinduism, the path of knowledge, action, and devotion.
For all the Native American traditions and those who walk the good red road, including the people of the sun, better known here as the Yavapai.
For Baha'i, the path of unity and peace.
For all the goddess traditions, embracing the divine feminine in all of us as maiden, mother, and crone, or wisdom keeper.
And for the science of mind, which is a philosophy of life that teaches there is a power for good in the universe and we can use it.
And then we can add our own voice to that by saying, we are here for God. Our purpose is to express the nature of God as love, abundance, and joy in everything we do. The good we seek for ourselves is what we desire for all people everywhere. Thank you.
This song is about letting go. Sing it with me. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. And as I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. And as I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. And as I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole. Well, I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. And as I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole. As I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole. As I'm letting go, I am released, I am made whole.
I am released, I am letting go. And from Ernest Holmes, in this spirit, we can think thoughts of success, and success will follow as surely as day follows night, for our thought will not return to us void. Let us contemplate on our success. And so it is.
Sorry, I was just contemplating on what Mel told me to contemplate about. So nice to have our soloist back once again. If you were here a couple weeks ago, you saw, I think, what could be described as nothing else but an epic Christmas show. And we're glad to have her back now on a Sunday. This is Juliette Lapointe, everybody.
Thank you. Well, if you weren't here, we missed having you here for all the fun. But fortunately, my darling and very talented husband has reduced the whole concert to the Reader's Digest version. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let me hear you. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And though my heart aches every day this Christmas, I will find a way to let each face I've ever loved shine out in me. God bless my family. You'd better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Ben and F, awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most
Wow. No kidding. Did you get a breath? Well, that's a great medley. Reminds you, oh, well done, although you stumped her at a couple points, or was that just part of the act? You will go with that. Very nice, very nice. Well, welcome to this New Year's Eve morning. And I wanted to talk about endings, not surprising, the end of the old year. We've only got hours left. And beginnings, the time as we prepare for the new year ahead and wonder, what's it going to be like? What's it going to mean for me? How can I make it the best year yet? So that's the preview, and we're going to go through it in stages, and Jackson has agreed to join me because it's going to be a sing-along sort of thing as we go through so that we can anchor these ideas in our bodies with our feelings. So I'm really grateful for this last year. One of the things is this stuff, they call it AI, artificial intelligence. Now, I'm not sure if we have so much of the homegrown intelligence. What in the heck are we doing trying to invent artificial stuff? However, I was able to create this image with just a few sentences. I said, an inspirational image of beginnings and endings for the New Year's Eve world meditation for peace, prosperity for all humans on the planet, including candles, redwood trees, ocean, beach, and people holding hands in a circle. And this is what it gave me in a matter of seconds. Wow. I can't draw that well. I don't know about you, but it came out pretty nice. So I said, oh, it's a keeper. So as I looked back on this last year, I think of all the many things that came up and the many things that I see in the future. So no masterpiece, this one, but I could have said, now do it in the style of Van Gogh or Manet or something else where I could have Klimt. Who knows what that would have been. So I really like this new tool, and I'm using it with my students. But one of the things that it reminds me, because of this Gregorian calendar thing, that every year, actually every day, the new is going ahead and swallowing up the old. I call it the snake-like. So what I know, and it reminded me, it's somewhere there is a warehouse filled with the dreams of men, people, women, all types, stockpiled for tomorrow, for use as soon as comes. Lives move instead like a march, one day in front of the other, until it seems that the year, snake-like, reunites with itself. But alas, seasons shift, addresses change, ends appear and fade away, children grow, and hair grays. What punctuates this parade? Wake up! Call for your dreams. Start today. To bring them to life, leap forward and punctuate this parade. Don't wait. Now's the time. And guess what? We don't have to wait for the year's end. In fact, we don't have to wait till tomorrow. We can start right now, because right now, the present moment is the only time when you take that action. Do stuff. Now, I'm a list maker. I admit it. I make lists about everything. I make lists of lists. And I have a habit each year of kind of writing down what I am thinking of. So I gave you guys a little worksheet that you can work on in the next few hours. And if you didn't pick it up, you can get it out on the foyer. I don't always achieve what I put down on my list. In fact, most of the time, I think I have a lot more time in a particular day or week or month than I actually do. I once made a July list, and I finally crossed it off several years later. But what I do know is the things that I put down that are meaningful to me and that I want to have eventually come to pass. And those things that you know, maybe that wasn't such a good idea anyway. I don't have to do them. I can just X them off the list. I can just say, done, someone else did it. So one of the things that this last year was all about at the Centers for Spiritual Living was called Living Out Loud. And for us here at the center, Living Out Loud meant that we did a lot of healing with our interim minister, Kat DePalma. And we called in our minister, Reverend Tracy. So we lived out loud, and we lived our action, and we created something out of our thoughts. We said, we want somebody who's going to come here and really light up the place. Now, as an individual, I spent about 3/4 of this year on sabbatical. Now, for those of you that don't know, it's a great deal. It means that I didn't have to make up lessons plans, I didn't have to lecture, I didn't have to give homework, I didn't have to give exams, and I didn't have to grade any of them. Now, this fall semester I was back, but it gave me a chance to travel, to reflect, to do a few things, and it also allowed me to let go of some of the things that weren't really doing it for me. So I got off a board or two, and I quit doing some things that were taking up time but weren't really feeding me. And it's felt lighter coming back to be able to focus on what I really enjoy. So as you think back to 2023, you might think, well, what am I grateful for? And I create these little paddles of flower with petals, and I label them, health, family, friends, relationship, career, play. And in each of those petals, I look and see, is that petal blooming, blossoming, or am I letting it wither? Or should I just pluck the thing out and get a new flower? These are always questions we should ask. So I was admiring my garden where I still have a few green things, the rosemary plant. So I thought maybe we can together think about how we're grateful. I am so grateful. Remember that Karen Drucker song? So join with me, singing along and feeling that gratitude. I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. What about we? We are so blessed. We are so blessed, we are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed, we are so blessed, we are so grateful, we are so blessed. I was talking to Jackson about this, and we were speaking about how speaking or singing out loud makes it come to life. You can't just be a bystander and go, talking inside. Some people say, well, I was just thinking. But if you say it out loud, they say that if you share your ideas with other people, the odds that it is going to manifest increases dramatically. Now, you only want to share these things with people you trust, not somebody who's going to say, oh, that's a bad idea. Kick them out. You don't need that. So find the people that are going to say, yeah, great idea. When are you going to start? I'm going to start now. Because that feeling and attitude of gratitude is powerful, and it's attractive. And people want to just say, what are you having? I want some of that. So as we sow, so shall we reap, right? So if you laugh, then what happens? What do you notice? the world sings with you. So there you go. That's why we like this music. But of course, sometimes the past is holding on to us. We can't soar. We're like the balloon with the chain holding it down. Because there are things that happen. You know, we're all saddened by the tragedy that occurred at Thanksgiving. And we're still holding the highest and best for Karen as she's on her healing journey. And the men's group, we're holding for 49 days because the Buddhist tradition is 7 times 7. We allow his soul to move in to a place of no suffering, which we're sure to achieve. So this ritual of release is powerful. And part of the ending of an old is letting go. Letting go, unchain that balloon. Soar. See what's possible by letting yourself rise up. Look all around at the vista, the magnificent view that we have every day that sometimes we get a little blind to because we go the same way. My car reminded me that it knows a whole lot about my habits. I don't like it. So I started driving different ways. It's very confused now. Doesn't know where I'm going, which is perfect. Because the adventure of life is letting that chain go and letting the balloon float where it will. So what will you release? So guess what? We got another song. Ricky Byers, who we really love, sang this first with the Agape Choir years ago. And she said,
I release
and I let go.
I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. You know I'm only here for God. And no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. And I am free in the Spirit. And I'm only here for God.
I didn't have quite all the words right, obviously. Thanks. That really hits it for me. Because if I release and I let go and I trust, then so much more is possible. So I know that there have been times, believe it or not, where I've thought, well, I know best. I know what I want. I'm just going to go for it. And I wonder, why is it that it seems like I'm knocking my head against the wall? Nothing's working. The doors aren't opening. I'm willing it. I'm, saying, yes, it's going to happen. If I have to push this mountain, I will, one stone at a time. That's a tough way to go. But I admit, found myself in that place because I hadn't released that spirit. I hadn't released the idea of saying, I could use a little help here, universe. I could enroll some other people to participate with me, and it would make it a whole lot easier. Have you ever found yourself in a situation like that, where you've willed your way through? The way that Ernest Holmes taught us to do affirmative prayer, he says, we don't beseech, we don't nag, we don't say, come on, make it happen. No, instead, we first say, there's only one thing happening. There's only one power, one presence, and that presence is everywhere and everything. And because of that, guess what? It's right where I am, and I don't have to do all the work because I know that there's a mind much, much bigger than mine that is able to see over the mountains, through the things, the obstacles, the things that seem hard. And they can see the way that I maybe can't. And so I'm grateful for that, and I just allow it or release and let it be. So isn't that powerful? That's the 5 steps. So when we become fully present to this flow of love, then everything is possible. There's a great poet. Well, I think he's great. His name is David White. Any of you heard of David White? So he has this poem he talks about, and he says, the soap dish is not waiting for your approval. The window is shut, but it's an opening to forever. Those stairs that you see, there's a stairway up, and who knows where it leads. And he ends it by saying, and the world waiting. The world is waiting for you, because anything is possible. I love that line. The world is waiting for you. So if we allow ourselves to act and be and do, then guess what? The world is really excited to join in. Have you noticed? Like you go out dancing, go to the boot drop, you hang out with your 5,000 closest friends, and the world is having a good time. So now Ernest Holmes said, today I affirm the all good. I accept the presence of love, and I affirm peace. So why don't we say that? Today I affirm the all good. I accept the presence of love, and I affirm peace. Peace in your heart. Peace for those around you. Because as we start to make peace with ourselves and those around us, then it ripples out. This morning at 5 a.m. here, local time, and at the same time all around the world was the Global Peace Meditation. And a few of our members were there. I think Clay was there. And we hold it every year alternately with Unity and here at the Center for Spiritual Living. So next year, 2024, you can join us at 5 a.m. and we'll have breakfast afterwards because, we don't want to go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. Because we're affirming peace. We're affirming the love that is already surrounding the earth. It's not always showing up as we see it, so we have to step back. But if we join with thousands and thousands of others, it actually measurably changes the vibration of the earth. So this is a big deal. Now this image, one ahead of me. The last image, I guess it's not up there. This image was also done, okay. So I said, people singing at a sunrise where they are affirming peace. So you have the doves, she's got her fingers, and she's singing on a wireless mic out in the middle of a desert. No, that's the seashore. But again, pretty good drawing. I could not have done that myself, and it was just a few sentences. And it, again, shows that power of song. So now the theme for 2024, I know you're waiting for it. Some of you may have already received it in the mail. The Science of Mind magazine shouts out, and our theme for the national meeting is called A Grand Rising. A grand rising. And so it's a grand rising for us as individuals, but also for our center. Because we've started the work, we've attracted a new minister, and we have many new people that are joining us, and each of us individually can rise up and build our new year. So as we pray, we think about what it is that we want. What are we looking for? What's the imagining best for us individually, us as a center, our community, and our world? So as we think about those things, we create. So Ernest reminds us, your creative power is not an act of will. Remember I said I sometimes willed things and they didn't work out so well? Your creative power is not an act of will. It is rather an act of your willingness to believe. We're always believing in something. Check it out. Sometimes you believe, well, that's not going to work. I don't know. It's going to be a bad day. I don't know. It's kind of like cloudy outside. We're believing something, so why not believe the best? Believe the best for ourselves, for our community. And Ernest says, don't take my word for it. Instead, use your life as a laboratory. Daily follow the steps to what you want with affirmation and aligning yourself to that greater good that you want. Know what you want and be specific. Don't say, I want a car. Well, you might just get a car that's not so great. I want that cool car in a turquoise, and it's going to be a 2-seater. I'm going to look really hot in it. I can feel myself going. Feel it. Imagine it. Know it. And that car will be drawn to you. You'll start to see other cars like it. Oh, there's another one of those. Yeah, velociraptors. Maybe that's a dinosaur. No. But incorporate all this into your daily practice, and it's sure to be true. Ernest Holmes said, try it. So as we look ahead to 2024, there's expansive possibilities. We've got 365 days. That's a lot of time. And so I invite you to consider reviewing all the steps. Write them out. Share them, remember? Share them with a friend who will believe in you. And if you haven't started visioning, then start a visioning practice. And you can go to Ray Jordan, Higher Vision Institute. She's a CSL practitioner. And she has a great guide for visioning it. But it's pretty simple, 5 steps. So, what is the highest vision for my life? What is the highest vision for my life? What is this vision calling me to release or let go of or heal? What is this vision calling me to embrace or become? And what is my soul yearning to experience or express? Is there anything else? Spirit, if there is, let me know. Now you do it one time, you might not get anything. Might get some colors, might get some feelings. But if you repeat it, and you can alter the thing you're looking for. What is the best vision for this next week? What is the highest vision for this month? And as you do that, you're attracting that power, that presence. So Vision 2024 is good because if you have 24/20 vision, that means you can see at 24 feet what the average person has to get up 20 feet to see. So we have great vision. Now, one of the things that I talked about was possibility. And as we look forward, we can imagine the possibilities. We can feel the gratitude. So let's take all of this and wrap it up into a prayer. So just recognize with me that power, that presence, that one indescribable universe. We call it God, we call it Spirit, by any name. It's right here, right now. And there is no time, no place where this power is not. That means right here, with me, with you. And so I know that as we are grateful for the past and release those things that want to be healed, we can move into this new year with great vision, knowing that so much is possible. In fact, anything is possible. So I am just grateful for the knowing and the teaching and the tools that we teach. And I just send these words into the action of love and law, knowing it's already done. And together we can anchor that by saying, and so it is. Stand up and make it true.
We're gonna anchor John's message in with an Eddie Watkins song, y'all. Goes like this. Well, anything is possible because I believe. I said anything is possible because I believe. I said faith can make a mountain move because I believe. I said faith can make a mountain move because I believe. Well, I know that I can change my life because I believe. I said I know that I can change my life because I believe in myself, in myself, in myself, in myself. I'm gonna make a miracle because I believe. I said I'm gonna make a miracle because I believe. Well, everything I want I got because I believe. I said everything I want I got because I believe. In myself, in myself, yeah. In myself, in myself. Eddie Watkins say, I believe in me, so I believe in you. And since we believe in each other, there ain't nothing that we can't do. I said we can make a miracle, make a miracle, we can make a miracle, make a miracle, we can make a miracle, make a miracle, we can make a miracle, make a
That one, we are miraculous. And I'd like to ask the ushers to come forward. And we know that in that miracle is the miracle of the group around us, the congregation, this center that we have, and we're grateful for it. And one of the things that we do is we say, divine love in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, life. And thank you, Juliet, for coming up again and blessing us with song.
Flying high, you know how sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting by. You know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me. Feeling good. Fish in the sea. You know how I feel. River running free. You know how I feel. Blossoms on the tree. You know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me. Feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun. You know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean. And this old world is new. You know how I feel. Scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Freedom is mine. I know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life for me. Feeling good. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. And I'm feeling good. Yes, I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good this morning?
Thank you. Thank you. And the law of circulation says that as we give, so shall we reap. Pressed down and pouring over. Because divine substance is the one and only reality in our affairs. And now we praise the world as the perfect creation of divine substance. And we now see more financial income for ourselves and our center than ever before. So we invite that powerful, loving substance to pour out unlimited wealth upon us. And we acclaim our millionaire heritage, increased health, increased wealth, and happiness now. And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you. And you can give online, you can text, you can find us anywhere you have a phone. Now, we also enjoy the possibility of inviting people that are here for the first time, or perhaps you've been away. You want to stand up and tell us where you are, who you are, where you're from, in a few short sentences. And we would like to give you a gift of a gently used book from our bookstore. Anyone here would like to invite us to welcome you? It may. Oh, there you go.
I'm Christina Dunning. I'm visiting my mom, who lives in Prescott.
Hi.
And I have 3 kids. 2 of them are out there. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Great. Anyone else? All right. I see some awesome children assembling out there. Let's bring them on in. All right, what kind of wholesome activities did you get into today?
So today we made vision boards. So that was fun. Yeah.
And what is a vision board?
Things that we foresee in our future for the next year, I guess.
Aha,
For us
okay.
Today.
You can say hi. Say hi, Mom. No?
Okay.
All right. We already know. Hi, Mom. All right. Well, so if you would like, I would invite you to stand and we'll say together, something wonderful is happening through me now. It is my mind, my body, and my affairs. I am feeling it, I believe it, I feel it, I know it, I accept it. Thank you, life. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, we're a family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the